Hey guys, what is up? In today's video, we're going to show you the best Nintendo Switch games of 2023 so far. Are you looking for a guide or a list of the best Nintendo Switch games you can consider buying? Well, stay tuned because this video is for you. All right. Starting at 25, Advance Wars 1 and 2, Reboot Camp, Intelligent Systems Classic Tactical Action Series, came to Switch in 2023 as Advance War 1+2 Reboot Camp, a packaged remake of GBA games Advance Wars and Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising. While retaining the depth of the original's turn-based combat, the Switch version enhances the audio and visual experience with modern re-recordings of each game's soundtrack and the incorporation of updated 3D graphics. Reboot Camp also adds voice acting, animated shorts, and online play, making this the definitive Advance Wars experience and as an easy recommendation for tactics-loving Switch game owner. So, number 24 is Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope breaks free from the restraints of its predecessor by doing away with grid-based combat in favor of a more freeform, customizable system that doesn't sacrifice the tactical depth of Kingdom Battle. Outside of combat, Sparks of Hope's vibrant open worlds are jam-packed with puzzles and painted with a sense of humor fitting of Nintendo's and Ubisoft's wacky crossover. Number 23 is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. This game offers two fantastic Mario experiences that complement each other brilliantly. So 3D World landed on the Wii U and gave fans a unique blend of 2D and 3D platforming, all of which could optionally be played with up to 4 people in a setup that worked better than the new Super Mario series accomplished. Inventive and just plain fun, it's way too good of a game to keep stranded on the Wii U forever, and its port to Switch came with bonus online co-op capabilities, a photo mode feature, and much more. But the biggest draw for fans would have already played 3D World was Bowser's Fury, a brand new open world experience that lasts roughly 3 to 6 hours. Though only a small taste of series standards, this free-form experiment stands as a proof of concept that an open world Mario game can be just as creative, exhilarating, and enjoyable as what we've seen in the franchise thus far. Number 22 is Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi's Mansion 3 is essentially a Frankenstein's monster of the first two games, a mashup of both that creates the perfect Luigi's Mansion experience. Charming, clever, and absolutely gorgeous to look at, Luigi's Mansion is 17 levels of pure ghost hunting joy. Working your way through each of the haunted hotels may never extremely challenging, but the creative boss fights and deviously hidden collectibles will keep you busy for a dozen hours or more. The excitement of getting to a new level just to see it Steam TV Studio Sewer Maze Egypt is well worth the price of admission, plus the game opens with Toad driving a bus. Priceless. 21, Splatoon 3. The fine-tuning of Splatoon 3's team-based multiplayer makes for the series' best online modes to date, while the introduction of a more fleshed-out single-player campaign elevates it to one of the best overall games available on Switch. The multiplayer is an improvement on Splatoon's established formula thanks to the new weapons, enemies, customization options, and an improved lobby system. The Return of the Mammalians campaign, meanwhile, presents 70 cleverly designed missions, 5 memorable boss fights, and a soundtrack oozing with style, which we go to number 20 is Fire Emblem Engage. Fire Emblem Engage prioritizes and polishes the series' iconic tactical combat with UI improvements, the return of the tactical weapon triangle, and the introduction of the titular Engage mechanic, which allows your units temporarily fuse with heroes from Fire Emblem's past, from Marth and Roy to Ike and Byleth. These legendary heroes grant your units access to flashy, powerful skills, weapons, and attacks, and play into Engage Classic's tale of good versus evil. Number 19, Celeste. This is a surprise masterpiece. Its 2D platforming is some of the best and toughest since Super Meat Boy, with levels that are as challenging to figure out as they are satisfying to complete. But the greatest triumph of Celeste is that its best-in-class jumping and dashing is blended beautifully with an important and sincere story and an incredible soundtrack that makes it a genuinely emotional game. Number 18 is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Xenoblade Chronicles has a lot of history behind it, with a story from Xenogears director Tetsuya Takahashi and musical contributors from Yasunori Mitsuda. It forges a direct link to the days of classic PS1 era RPGs. Originally released on Wii in 2010, it received a comprehensive update in 2020 thanks to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which we call the best version of Xenoblade Chronicles we've ever had. It remains the best entry in the series to date, featuring the strongest story without losing the sense of scope and freedom of the later Xeno games. So, number 17 is Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a wonderfully open-ended farming sim that everybody loves. You'll forge your own country path with fishing, fighting, farming, and falling in love. Additionally, being able to take advantage of the Switch's sleep mode helps take some time of the pressure off not being able to save in the middle of a day, even if it's a few bugs in the port or still waiting for it to be squashed here. Number 16 is Slay the Spire. There's something about this game's balance of strategy and randomness that makes it an endlessly replayable puzzle. Assembling that perfect combo of synergistic cards can feel incredible, but there's also a joy in scraping your way to victory despite the odds never quite falling in your favor. With that potent package on the Switch's mobile platform, with some fairly decent touch control options, we might add, it's a miracle we've ever stopped playing it. Number 15, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Released on the doorstep of global pandemic, Animal Crossing New Horizons provided a much-needed escape to many, selling nearly 34 million copies to date. Routine and discovery play equally important roles as you plan the perfect layout for your island, make friends or enemies with all your villagers, and invite your friends to your own little utopia to trade items and swap secrets. It's brilliant in its simplicity and masterful in the way it encourages players to keep up with chores, redecorate and or reshape entire plots of land, or burn dozens of hours trying to catch rare fish or find every last seasonal item. It certainly helps that all of the writing is supremely funny and that hundreds of hours in, you're still able to chuckle at a random comment or find genuine inspiration in the places you least expect it to be. Number 14 in Monster Hunter Rise. This game has changed the course of the series in a way it may never be able to reverse. Monster Hunter World already started the process by removing loading screens in its levels and generally increasing the scale of its hunts, but Rise builds on those innovations in a way that it's truly exciting to see. The new Wirebug mechanic is revelatory, adding extra mobility and speed to your hunting toolkit, regardless of which weapon you pick. So yeah, that's Monster Hunter Rise. Number 13 is Octopath Traveler 2. Balances the new with the tried and true. The sequel eclipses its excellent predecessor with improved storytelling and a game-altering day-night cycle while retaining the original's battle system and eye-catching HD 2D art style. Like its excellent predecessor, Octopath 2 features 8 playable characters with 8 unique storylines that vary in scope and tone. Hollow Knight. Everybody knows what Hollow Knight is, so I'm not going to go over it. Link's Awakening, with its charming, toyetic visual style and bizarre dark undertones of that island of Puholin in The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening has never looked better than it does on Nintendo Switch. Link's shipwreck adventure on a mysterious island rife with eccentric characters and sprawling dungeons has always been on the top of Stranger Zelda stories. And last in this list is Metroid Prime Remastered. A masterclass in game design, Metroid Prime is now playable on Switch with a fresh coat of paint and much-needed improvements to its 20-year-old control scheme as Samus Aran plays follow a distress signal to a space pirate frigate where Nintendo's iconic bounty hunter sets off on a solitary adventure equipped with a growing arsenal of combat and platforming abilities. So those are some of the best Switch games so far in 2023. Hope you like the video, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell icon. We'll see you on the next one.